Hi everyone, here we will discuss about how to create a thread in Java programming. This can be said instantiating a thread in Java. A thread can be created in Java programming by instantiating or creating an object with type of belongings to the built-in class thread. This can be achieved in any one of the following two approaches. The first approach is here creating a thread by inheriting from the parent class thread. This thread class is built-in class. Based upon that, visual representation is given here. First, user-defined class is created, which is extending the built-in class parent class thread. The extension of this thread class is giving the facilities to this user defined class to act or to access all the features of the built-in class thread. Then we are going to create a user defined method run inside the user defined class thread. This is having a process of that thread class. Then here the user defined method thread should override the built-in method which is available inside the run method. So here this method is overriding the built-in method run, and like that here we can create the thread by implementing runnable interface. That is the second approach. So here user defined class has to be created by implementing the built-in interface runnable. So here this runnable interface also having the built-in method run, but here we have to create user defined method run by using the user defined class thread. Then this run method should override this built-in method run. So this run method will have the number of statements which will perform some action by using this thread facilities, right? So here we will see the example of creating a thread by inheriting the parent class thread. So here based upon that we are going to define the user defined class with the name thread ex, which is inheriting the parent class thread. So by using this statement, thread ex is having the capability to access all the features of thread in Java programming. Based upon that, here I'm going to define the action portion here by using run method, which is user defined run method. So this user defined run method will perform some actions here when it is executing. The action is here just displaying the thread is running. Then inside the thread print the numbers from 2 to 20 by step process 2. Here even numbers will be printed from 2 to 20 with space. So this is the action portion to be performed by using the newly creating thread. So here as per the procedure I have to instantiate the thread object by using user defined class. So here user defined class is thread ex already created in this statement. Now inside the main method I am instantiating the thread object t by using thread ex, which is the user defined class here. So now I have the capability to perform thread process by using the object t. Then now I am going to instantiate the call the thread by invoking the start method. So here I'm going to invoking the start method for this created thread t. So I'm invoking the method start by using the thread t. Once it is done, automatically the run method will be initiated to execute. So this will transfer the control to execute the run method. This run method is overriding the built-in method which is available here. This is having built-in method run. It will be overridden by the user defined method run. So user defined method here available, that is having some number of statements, right? So Java virtual machine implicitly calling this run method once you invoke the start method for the thread. So this is displaying the first statement, thread is running, the second statement inside the thread print the numbers, then this statement is executing for 10 times from 2 to 20, right? So this is executing by printing the values from 2 to 20, so by step process 2. So this is the action portion of the newly created thread T. Like this, another one example is given by using the user defined class name is car ex, which is extending the parent class thread. So now car ex is having the capabilities to use the thread features. Now I am creating one more string variable brand. Here the car ex is the constructor which is assigning the name to this brand, right? So using the constructor method. Now based upon the procedure, the user defined class car ex is having the run method which is user defined run method to override the method which is available inside the parent class thread. Just it is having the if statement which is accessing the brand name from this constructor. Just it is comparing. If it is equal, then true block will execute. If it is false, it will execute the false block. Now inside the main method, I am creating the first thread car1 by using the user defined method car ex, which is having the accessing facilities for built-in class thread, which is carrying the constructor rd. So once it is carrying the rd, so rd is the name which is assigned to the brand. Now the car1 is calling the start method. Once the start method is executed, internally the run method will execute. So run method is executing. Now brand name is here carrying rd which is assigned here, so both are equal, then it will show the statement rd is fast and higher end model. Then next thread is created here car2, so car ex which is carrying the maruti. So based upon that, now here maruti is assigned to the brand name, so here maruti will be assigned here. So now based upon that, car2 is created. Now car2 is invoking the start method. Once it is invoking, then automatically the user defined run method will execute. Now brand name is here maruti, so maruti equal to addi, so it is false. So since it is false, then else block will execute. In the else block, brand name is here maruti, so maruti is smooth and lower end medium end model. So like this, now we got the output. So based upon that, here you can observe that we are using the constructor which is carrying the uh, argument. At the same time, we are creating the thread, right? The thread is carrying the values. Based upon that, the action is performing by overriding the run method, right, which is available in the user defined class car ex. This user defined class car ex is the thread facilities available by extending the thread class built-in class from the Java. Thanks for watching.